Hi, if anyone wants to watch the recording of this, it's Monday and it's the last Monday of November. Um,
Whoops.
it's exciting to whoops. It's exciting, right? Like I think the end of the month we get a little frazzled. We all have goals that we want to hit. Doesn't matter what your goals are, they all matter. They're all valid. I don't care if it's, making $125, making 2,000, helping two people, like whatever it is, it matters. It makes a difference. But my ask of you is that you have something, right? It doesn't matter how small, how big, but have something. And it really helps to write it down. So in these last 3 days, maybe your goals have shifted depending on where the month has taken you. Maybe they've leveled up. Maybe, you've already surpassed helping 3 people and you're ready to move on to that next level. Whatever it is, it helps to recenter, take a moment, get a pen, get a sticky note, get a cute, notebook, and write down what you want for the remainder of the month. And quite honestly, like I know it seems like 2.5 days is nothing, but it's like it's pretty crazy what our team can do. Casey and Courtney are like a true test to that, because when they joined in May and June, this was what we did. Like the end of the month was like our fire was just like completely revved up. Not that it wasn't revved up for the entire month long, but we have ebbs and flows, like as hi Air. I was just talking about how refocusing your goals and how they change throughout the course of the month, and really taking, pen to paper, her Chrysanthi, taking pen to paper to see where you're at right now and know where you want to be come 10 p.m. on the 30th. Hi, get fulfilled.
Hey.
Hello. So I really want this call to just be like this, like wild fun, like all kind of a celebration. Like let's stretch, let's put on our workout wear, our tennis shoes, and really just like go for it. Like you kind of run the marathon all throughout the month. Like it's this like slow and steady. We're power walking. And then now it's like, oh my God, we're at the end and like, let's go. And we're going to all run to the finish line together. Okay. So keep that in mind. You are not in this alone. Here comes Jessica. So excited. Jessica is our newest ambassador to join our team. She's probably muted because it's in the middle of dinner and chaos. And that's why I just see her name. But welcome, Jessica. We are so, so grateful to have you join Chrysanthi and Casey and the whole like New Jersey team. You're in the right place. Here comes Charity. Letting her in. So again, I have a little like checklist that I like to go over come the end of the month, just to kind of like remind myself what I need to do and make sure I've checked off all those boxes. So I'm going to share my screen and show you. And you guys can totally feel free to unmute yourselves. I'm just here. Talk away, unmute. Tell me if you can see. Can you see the checklist?
Maybe like.
I got it. All right. Here it is.
Lost it. It was there.
There we go. Got it? Now? All right, cool. All right, so this is the goal getter checklist. It's very simple. Most of you have already done this, but it's a little reminder of kind of to go back and dial things in. So 100 PV, that's a no-brainer. If you want your team bonus, that's one of those non-negotiables. 3 stars or more. Typically, that should just be our goal for being here, because you'd be doing the people in your community a disservice by not aiming to help 3 people each month. 1 new ambassador or more, that's a great starting point. That has you hit Star Club and then gets you closer to Mexico by having 2 stars and then 1 ambassador that joins with a $150 order. Here's the deal. Here's a great thing to remind your brand new ambassadors that have been in for less than 90 days. The 30% off really does go away. And that really is a very big thing to capitalize on. You're in this business and this is your store. This is your shop. So we have over 300 products. It would be so silly for you to go out, get in your car in the freezing cold New Jersey or cold, snowy Idaho and go drive yourself to Target and pick up laundry detergent or mascara, or kids vitamins, knowing that you can shop for your own store and that volume goes towards your final destination, right? So your final destination happens on the 30th. If there is something you need in your laundry room, in your kitchen, in your vitamin cabinet, you have it at your fingertips right there, ready to go. So remember and remind your ambassadors that their next step into joining is to really dive into their store. And I always like to suggest skincare as their next big purchase because one, it's a game changer and it's so incredible for so many people. Two, it's high end, very luxe. It's one of our most, I just think it's like the Taj Mahal of all things. I'm obsessed with it. And three, it really has a powerful amount of volume. So you can't share something that you don't use. That would be very silly and that would be a no-no. So you're going to have to try things to know that you fall in love with them, that you love them. And there's six or seven different things in skincare. So there's going to be one or two things that stand out and are this crazy aha moment for you. So skincare, I like to be as your second gateway in. The medicine cabinet is great because that really runs the gamut of all of our products. That was my second or third bundle that I got. So write that down. Whoever is brand new, give them a heads up hey girl, which bundle are you getting this month? We really want to maximize and capitalize on that 30% discount. That's huge. There's your reminder there. Urgency follow-up. Z went through some great follow-up today. But now's the time to go through the people that ghosted you. They ghosted you, and it doesn't mean that they don't like you or they don't want to be friends with you or you said something wrong. It just means the same reason why you haven't responded to people because you got busy or, the dinger went off in the kitchen. Those people still want you. They came to you for a reason. So following up with intention is huge right now. And it's okay to create urgency. It's okay to be holy crap, I totally feel like I dropped the ball. I was supposed to get you squared away last week. It didn't happen. Let's do this now. And then wait to have an active audience, go from there. Urgency. It's okay to be bold. Really is. I promise. Bold with a smile. Current clients reaching out because we still have a few more hours, like we talked about this morning, a few more hours for the Cyber 20. If you have any issues with your clients using Cyber 20, shoot me a quick text and we'll resolve it. We did that earlier this afternoon. I know technology, blah, blah. I sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. So your current clients, I would really suggest giving them a heads up, letting them know you're there for them to create a bundle so that they can maximize on this discount. Instead of saying, what do you need? Give them some suggestions first and follow up with a question that typically doesn't have a yes or no answer. Just checking in. Well, that's just this weird hang of how do the person doesn't know how to respond. It's just awkward. So current clients, remind them of the sale, give them some suggestions of what they might need, and then offer to help them right away. Right away, you're doing this now, you sit down, you're helping your people now. This is the time. Bulk order post. So this can happen tomorrow and on the 30th. This is crazy huge that we are allowed to do this here. I was not allowed to do this at my past company. If you have people in your area that you all do, but I don't. That's funny. I can't do porch pickups because I don't have this crazy wild crew in my general area, but you all do. So doing a live story where you share that this is it. You are placing a big giant order for XYZ. You can choose those products. Don't just say like, open up the catalog and pick something. No, you can choose a 7-day cleanse, or people that are like hesitant to dive in with a big purchase. This helps me kind of, how I always tell people that like baby steps are for babies, because yes, it's totally true, but you're going to have those few people that you're going to have to very slowly introduce into Shaklee. And once they are in, really, I promise you, they're going to be in for life and much deeper. But for one of the people in my crew, they started just by ordering a 7-day cleanse from me in a bulk order. And now they just texted me, and it's going on to this last final line. They just texted me about 20 minutes ago, responding to a text I sent her. Bulk order, it's crazy cool. They can Venmo you. Tip on Venmo, because shit is changing, excuse my language. Have people write like a unicorn and an emoji versus paying you for a service, because welcome to the new changes of the IRS wanting all of your money. So have them put just an emoji or, a coffee date or something like that. But you can charge them, at your discretion. Obviously be very fair. You can add shipping if there's, for whatever reason, you'd like to ship. Otherwise, a porch pickup is fine. And this goes all towards your PGV and your OV. Bulk orders, great things, get creative, super fun to do at the end of the month. You're a spouse or a husband ready, set, wellness. This leads into the person that baby stepped it a long time ago. Checking the chats. Yes, and I was wondering what you have them pay. I have them do like in between my price, basically preferred pricing, just a member price. So not my discount. Basically that, like the discount between what I pay and the member is like my time of ordering it and getting it in, because you don't want them to pay less, because then when they become a member, they pay more. So this girl who joined or who saw one of my posts was like, okay, I'm going to try a 7-day cleanse. And she did a 7-day cleanse and she used her own protein and she saw some great success. And she's like, okay, I'm ready for more. Like, what's the next steps? And I was like, well, you should have done what I said in the first place, but okay. These are the 3 things that really catapulted my wellness, like to the next level. And I told her the next 3 things, and she'd already done the cleanse. I said, okay, collagen, life shake, Meology, boom, ready, set, wellness, here you go. Well, she's 3 weeks in, which I love to do. Make sure you check in with all of your people right around 3 weeks and ask them how much they're loving their wellness bundle, how much they're loving their new routine. And she responded and she said, I'm loving everything. What do I do? What do I do to get my husband on the same thing?
And then come relax.
I want to go relax. So that's where this next step is. Anyone who's ever ordered from you, the blessing and the curse of Meology is that it can only be under 1 member. The blessing there is how many people live in a house, right? Like most of the time there's a boyfriend and a girlfriend, a husband and a wife, whatever, 2 roommates, whatever. So if you're like, hey, like, why are you the only one maximizing in your wellness? Why don't we get so-and-so set up? And they're like, oh, like that. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. And then I say, and then you can snag the 3, the free or the 3rd gift. Since you already have done the cleanse, you can snag another one, for a trip or whatever, or like, let's try collagen and give them a suggestion, almost as if you assume that the answer is yes. Like, how could they not have their husband join them? This is a great way to take current clients who are already your warm, very toasty, cozy market, and then introduce a new member of their family into your crew. That is like my very long-winded, quick thing that I always make sure that I'm like, okay, it's the end of the month. Have I done all of these things? And so for me, it's really just a little bit more urgency, a little bit more, follow up urgently. And then offering to really maximize right now, these last few hours of that Cyber 20. And then the next 2 days are bulk orders, husband, spouse, RSW. Is there any, I want you guys to open it up. Is there any other really fun tips that you have? I'll stop sharing for the end of the month. Erica or Courtney, anyone? Go for it, Air. I keep asking you to unmute. It's not working. Did I mute everybody on purpose? Did I mute?
Lord, took me 3 times to unmute. What the heck? I was selling skincare via typing on my like iMessage thing. So I was
so
wait a
sorry.
second, I'm listening,
So sorry.
but someone wanted skincare. It's really good stuff. So I told I told my crew in our chat group today, and I'll tell you guys kind of what I did for my day today that actually was really effective. It's where this skincare conversation came out of, was I went into my Instagram DMs. I know some of you are more organized than I am. I think I give the like perception that I'm organized, which is cute, but I'm really not like a super organized person. I'm a get it done kind of person. So I don't keep like really orderly lists. Like I have a list of people I'm talking to that's written on my nightstand. I have a notes tab on my phone. I have it like kind of all over the place just because that's how I run my day. You know, I have 3 kids. You guys are all busy too.
Totally.
So a really great way to find those conversations that maybe you have left off but not finished is to go in your Instagram DMs and just type in vitamins. And every person you've ever talked to about vitamins will come up, or then try protein, then try supplements, like keyword yourself, you know,
Yeah.
and try skincare and pull them up. And then I was sending people messages today saying, hey, I know that you and I had talked about skincare a while back, or I know that you and I had talked about vitamins a while back, but I wanted to let you know that today is a great day to place that order because we have a lot of great discounts going on. Can I send you the coupon codes? So instead of sending them all the information that they need in one go around, I actually want them to have to ask me for the coupon code, because you're more likely to get the sale if you've actually conversed back and forth with the person. So don't give away the farm in the first text message, you know, just kind of tease it, tell them there is a coupon code. Don't even tell them how much off it is. Like they don't need that information. It doesn't matter to them at this point. Like, do you want or not want supplements at a discount? You know, that's really the first part of this conversation. So
Yeah.
I did that on Instagram, and then I went back through and did that on my Facebook messages too. You can also do it in your texts. You can literally go through text and type vitamins and all of your conversation. You're going to get a lot of messages like with Serena, but all of your all of your text threads that where you've ever had this conversation will come up. And it's just a good way to not drop the ball with these people that you've been having this conversation with. And then I went through, did you guys know this? This is another, I'm sorry if I'm getting off topic, but this is another little fun hack. You can export your email addresses from the back office. Did you guys know that?
Yeah.
I did.
So
Okay.
cool.
Wow. That's great that you knew that. I didn't know that. So I figured that out this week that cause I was doing the thing where you like send personal email, but I started using Flowdesk, and I have like a thing for good aesthetics. And so it really bothered me to just like send this personal email that was kind of ugly from my regular mail. And so I used Flowdesk, and it's so easy, you guys. And it's just beautiful, and you can customize it and add links and just make it so appealing, like an email that you really want to read. And so I exported all of my emails from there, and then I imported them into Flowdesk as a segment and then sent that out to all of my existing customers. I got a really good response about that as well, with all the coupon codes and how you can stack them. And I used a screenshot of like a really deeply discounted cart. Like, look, this is what you can do. So
Yeah.
that's it. That's what I've been up to today. Highly recommend that you circle back on all of those conversations. People joining the business too. Like I know we in our own mind, or maybe me, I should speak for myself. I, in my own mind, sometimes feel weird about following up about the business on the 28th of the month. Cause I'm like, well, what are you going to do in 2 days? You know, but it's a great time to start your business, because what you're going to do in 2 days is I mean, I hate to sound jaded, but nothing, which is what most people do in their first 2 days of business. But you're going to be 2 days closer to getting your products. You're going to be 2 days closer into diving into the training material, getting yourself prepared for December 1. Because if you sign up December 1, you're not going to get started until December 6th, if we're being honest, right? Like this is really what most people do. I love the people that just like launch like a rocket on day 1, but that's not ultra common, you know? So getting them to start on the 28th and pull the trigger so they're really ready for a strong December. You know, Shaklee doesn't punish you for starting on the 28th. Some companies, like if you start on the 28th, that's your month 1, and that kind of sucks, and you kind of get punished so you don't get access to like your fast start bonuses and all that. Shaklee doesn't do that. So if you join on the 28th, your month 1 is the first, is December. So you really do have no reason to hesitate on responding about the business. People need money like so bad right now. This is the time that it's starting to feel like you need money, you know? So it's a good time to pull the trigger.
Totally.
That's it.
I love the idea of going back and looking, just typing in the keywords, just to spark conversations that you know you've had, but they're lost and they're not on the forefront of your mind. And it's even better, like even going back 6-9 months, there's people who haven't joined me yet who saw that I moved, and then we just sort of like lost touch. I know that Casey's on here, and Casey, do you want to unmute? I know you're a unicorn, but there you are. Do you want to, before we even go on or even head off, do you want to welcome your newest ambassador who just joined?
Yes. So can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. So Danielle, I believe, has joined our call.
It is.
And she's not new to products. She's been using our products for at least about, I'd say like a month or so now. She's amazing. She's on this call. She's definitely anxious to launch. I know she had, maybe a few questions that I could definitely go over with her either on the call at the end, or if she wants to just reach out. But if she's listening, I just wanted to say that I saw that she's on the call. She wants to say hi. Super excited to have you, Danielle.
Welcome to our crew, Danielle. You're in the right spot. This has been a game changer for everyone. Not just speaking for myself. This is just something that just feels different, right? It just feels different here. I'm so excited to have you join us. The best thing that you can do to just dive in is to do that. Just dive in, and you're never going to know everything. You're never going to know everything. Like Erica just said, she just figured out how to export email. Like I am literally learning something new every hour. So don't feel paralyzed because you don't know something. Just dive in by using the products, sharing them, from your heart, and kind of gathering a story. So the key with stories is to really remember who you were the day before you started this journey, right? And so the secret sauce to this is the lather, rinse, repeat, and getting creative in that repeat. Right? So you have this story of who you were before you started this business and this wellness journey, and you have who you are now, and you have who you want to become in the future, and the type of person and the team that you want to have, and the growth that you want to see. That's your story. That's really impactful, really powerful. So sharing that often, that's your power. That's our superpower, is reminding people, hey guys, like I wasn't always this peppy and this less stressed, and I didn't always have, a healthy gut or better sleep habits. Things were different before, and now here's where they are. So Danielle, like start thinking about what your story is, and that's what you're going to share. And Courtney does an amazing job at literally lather, rinse, repeating, almost every other day, because 1, we get new followers. 2, you never know who sees what we share, right? So you don't just put something out there and go, well, I shared this last Tuesday on the 1st of the month. That was it. I shared it. I told everybody I started a business. How come they don't know 6 weeks later? You know what I mean? You have to keep reminding people what you're up to. You just have to get creative in doing it. And if there's one person to follow who does it in an incredibly funny, very thought out way, we all know who it is. It's Miss Courtney Mitchell. You will laugh, you will cry, you will pee your pants, all the things. She got the fly girl next to her. You want some dance moves, you're going to go right to Casey. Like, it's all uplifting. It's total vibe. And you're going to find it, right? You're going to find what your vibe is and what your presence is on social media. We all do it differently. Like, we all share in a different way. That's our power. It's your story. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. I wrote down my goals, what I want in the next, 48 hours. Bless you. In the next 2 days. I'm really excited to go for it. I want to ask you guys if you want to be on a separate text thread. Anybody on this text, if you want to be on a 2-day, like, cheerlead, shout out, share, all the things. Yes. Okay, perfect. Yay, let's do it. Go team, go. I'm going to let you guys go. I'm super sweaty. I haven't eaten in what feels like 2 days. And I'm on my second class helping out a friend. So I have no voice and sweat coming from all places. It's not very pretty at all. Can we take a selfie? Can we take a quick selfie really quick? Okay, on the count of 3. Jessica, we're just going to pretend you're there. Charity smile. 1, 2, 3. Yay, you guys are so good. Lots of love. Let's kick some ass. Here we go. 48 hours. Start stretching. Bye, guys. See you later.